In a world brimming with rapid changes and unexpected turns, sometimes the oldest philosophies offer the clearest paths forward. Stoicism, a school of philosophy dating back to ancient Greece and Rome, teaches us the art of resilience in the face of adversity, a lesson as relevant today as it was 2 millennia ago. This philosophy isn't just about enduring hardship. It's about transforming challenges into stepping stones for personal growth and success. Today, we're going to dive deep into how the Stoic principles can guide us through not just the fleeting moments, but an entire decade of transformation. Whether you're seeking to overcome personal hurdles, aiming to achieve profound professional growth, or simply trying to find balance in a hectic world, the insights from Stoicism can offer practical strategies and a grounding perspective. Let's explore how embracing these timeless truths can shape a future where you not only survive, but thrive. Join me as we unpack 10 Stoic principles that promise not just to inspire, but to instill a profound change in your life's trajectory over the next 10 years. If you appreciate the insights and stories we're sharing here, consider doing me a simple, free favor. Hit that subscribe button. And remember, each part of this video offers unique value, unlike the majority. So consider yourself among those who see the world a bit differently and stay with us throughout this journey. Principle 1. Embrace continuous learning. This is more than just a principle. It's a lifestyle choice that aligns perfectly with Stoic philosophy, which values wisdom as a crucial virtue. In our journey through the next decade, adopting a mindset of continuous learning will not only enhance our capabilities, but also deepen our understanding of the world and ourselves. This is not just about academic learning or professional development. It's about cultivating an attitude that embraces growth in all aspects of life. Stoicism teaches us the importance of adapting to our circumstances with grace and intelligence. It reminds us that the world is always changing, and to remain relevant, effective, and fulfilled, we must learn to change with it. Think of it as nurturing a garden. Just as a gardener learns to understand the seasons, the soil, and the needs of different plants, so too must we learn to understand the environments we inhabit and the people we interact with. This kind of learning is profound and transformative. It's not merely acquiring information, it's about developing wisdom. Incorporate this Stoic idea into your daily life by setting a goal to learn something new every day. It could be as simple as learning a new word, a fact about a culture different from yours, or a deeper understanding of a friend or family member. Each piece of knowledge adds up, building a more comprehensive picture of the complex world in which we live. This continuous accumulation of knowledge not only prepares us for unforeseen challenges, but also enriches our lives, making each day more meaningful. Moreover, embracing continuous learning as a Stoic involves reflecting on what we learn. It's about integrating new knowledge into our worldview, examining how it aligns with our values and how it challenges us to grow. This reflection turns information into wisdom, which is the true goal of learning. In this way, we're not just passive receivers of information, but active participants in our own development. Remember, the Stoics believed that the wise person adapts themselves to the world, while the foolish person insists the world adapt to them. By embracing continuous learning, we position ourselves as wise, adaptable, and ever-evolving, ready to face whatever the next decade throws our way with confidence and grace. So let's commit together to this journey of continuous improvement, knowing that each step forward in our learning is a step forward in our life's journey. Principle 2. Small steps to big changes. Embracing this principle is essential, especially as we look toward shaping the next decade of our lives. It's about recognizing that monumental achievements aren't usually the result of a single massive effort, but are built gradually, step by step. This concept is deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy, which emphasizes progress through incremental, disciplined changes over time. Consider the ancient Stoic practice of reflecting each day on actions and thoughts. Just like the Stoics, we can incorporate small daily habits that cumulatively lead to substantial improvements. It's about being patient and consistent. For example, if you want to become more physically fit, starting with a daily 10-minute walk and slowly increasing the intensity and duration can be more sustainable and impactful than a drastic, exhaustive routine that you might not maintain. This Stoic approach isn't just about physical or professional growth, but extends to our mental and emotional realms as well. For instance, practicing gratitude daily by noting one thing you are grateful for each day can transform your mindset over time, leading to a more positive outlook and increased happiness. This methodical accumulation of small, positive actions cultivates a resilient and virtuous character, aligning with the Stoic goal of living a meaningful life. Moreover, the principle of small changes is practical because it reduces the pressure of needing to make significant leaps all at once, which can be daunting and lead to procrastination or failure. Instead, by focusing on one small step at a time, each task becomes manageable, each day counts, and every little effort adds to a greater end. So, let's not underestimate the power of small steps. Whether it's improving your relationships, your professional skills, or your personal well-being, remember that consistent minor actions lead to major changes. As Marcus Aurelius famously advised, the color of your thoughts dyes your soul. By coloring our days with small positive actions and thoughts, we dye our lives with the hue of progress and success. Let's embrace this Stoic wisdom and make our journey through the next decade one of continuous, incremental transformation. Principle 3. Foster resilience through continuous improvement. Stoicism teaches us to embrace challenges as opportunities to strengthen our character and capabilities. It's about accepting that life will inevitably throw curveballs our way, and our ability to adapt and improve continuously is what will define our journey through these challenges. Think of resilience not as a static trait, but as a muscle that strengthens with use. Each challenge you overcome, each obstacle you learn to navigate, adds to your resilience. Continuous improvement is about setting up a cycle of feedback and learning in your daily life. This could be as simple as reflecting at the end of each day. What went well? What didn't? What can I learn from today to do better tomorrow? This simple practice embeds a habit of growth and resilience, aligning perfectly with Stoic principles of self-examination and self-mastery. Moreover, fostering resilience through continuous improvement means not resting on your laurels. It means always looking for ways to be better, to refine your skills, and to deepen your understanding. In a practical sense, this could translate into taking up new educational courses, seeking feedback from peers and mentors, or even challenging yourself with new tasks at work. Each step in this direction not only builds your skill set, but also enhances your capacity to handle future complexities. This Stoic approach also emphasizes the importance of perspective. By viewing each challenge as an essential part of your growth, you shift from feeling victimized by circumstances to being an active participant in shaping your destiny. This shift in perspective is crucial. It transforms the way you encounter everyday situations, turning potential stressors into valuable lessons. Let's embrace the Stoic idea of amelioration, not merely as a concept, but as a way of life. Let's commit to being slightly better each day than we were the day before. Not in leaps and bounds, but one thoughtful step at a time. By doing so, we build a robust framework for our lives, capable of withstanding whatever the next decade throws our way. Principle 4. Accept and face reality. One of the most powerful lessons we can draw from Stoic philosophy is the principle of accepting and facing reality. This isn't about passive resignation, but about empowering ourselves to engage with life as it truly is, not as we wish it to be. Stoicism teaches us that our strength lies not in altering the external world to suit our desires, but in adapting ourselves to the world as it presents itself. Facing reality starts with a simple yet profound acknowledgement. Things are what they are. From minor inconveniences to major life events, Stoicism guides us to approach life's unpredictabilities with a clear, unclouded mind. It's about stripping away the narratives and expectations that often cloud our judgments and responses. When we start dealing with the facts, the truth of our situations, we are better equipped to make decisions that are not only effective, but also in harmony with our core values. This principle doesn't mean we don't strive to change things for the better. Instead, it means we first accept things as they are before trying to change them. This acceptance eliminates a lot of the frustration and disappointment that comes from unrealistic expectations. It grounds us in the present, where all real change begins. For example, if you're facing challenges at work, acknowledging the difficulties you're dealing with is the first step towards finding a real, workable solution, rather than simply wishing the problems would go away. Moreover, Stoicism reminds us that acceptance is not merely resignation, but a recalibration of our focus. By accepting reality, we devote our energy to areas where we can truly make a difference: our responses, our initiatives, and our attitudes. This is what Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, meant when he said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." So let's challenge ourselves to see and accept the world as it is. This doesn't weaken our power, but strengthens it by anchoring our actions in reality. Every day, take a moment to reflect on what is really in front of you and ask yourself how you can constructively engage with it. Embrace this Stoic wisdom and watch how it transforms your ability to handle life's complexities with a calm and effective demeanor. Principle 5. Discipline drives success. Discipline in this context isn't about restrictions or limitations, it's about freedom. Yes, freedom, the freedom to achieve, to overcome, and to ultimately fulfill our potential. Stoicism teaches us that through discipline, we gain control over our actions and thoughts, leading us towards a life that is not dictated by impulses, but guided by purpose and reason. Imagine discipline as the rudder of a ship, steering us through the tumultuous seas of life's challenges and distractions. Without it, we're at the mercy of the winds and the waves, of fleeting desires and momentary impulses. With it, however, we navigate a course that we have charted for ourselves, driven by our deepest values and highest aspirations. This Stoic view of discipline isn't just about adhering to a schedule or sticking to a plan. It's about aligning our daily actions with our long-term goals. In practical terms, cultivating discipline means creating habits that systematically lead to the achievement of your goals. It means waking up early, not because it's a societal expectation, but because it gives you a quiet hour to read, reflect, or exercise, activities that fuel your personal growth. It means choosing to say no to unnecessary commitments that do not serve your ultimate objectives. Each act of discipline, no matter how small, accumulates like compound interest, resulting in significant achievements over time. Stoicism doesn't just ask us to be disciplined, it asks us to understand the why behind our discipline. Why are you choosing to undertake a particular task? Why are you denying yourself a certain pleasure? It's about having a clear and rational reason for your choices, which in turn makes the practice of discipline a conscious and thoughtful decision rather than a burdensome chore. So let's reframe our view of discipline. Let's see it as a powerful tool that, when wielded wisely, can lead us to the very heights of personal and professional success. By fostering discipline in our daily lives, we not only adhere to the Stoic ideal of living according to reason, but we also unlock our full potential, creating a pathway to the success we envision for ourselves. As we continue to practice discipline, let it be with the awareness that each small choice contributes to the larger tapestry of our lives, each stitch a vital part of a magnificent picture. Principle 6. Intellectual and personal growth. This principle isn't just about expanding our knowledge or improving our skills. It's about evolving continuously, embracing change, and becoming the best versions of ourselves. Stoicism, with its deep roots in self-reflection and virtue, supports this journey by encouraging us to challenge our perceptions, question our assumptions, and seek wisdom in every experience. Stoic philosophy teaches us that true growth comes from within. It starts with self-awareness, understanding our strengths, acknowledging our weaknesses, and identifying the values that guide our decisions. From this foundation, we can build a lifestyle that fosters growth not only in intellect, but in character. Think of it as cultivating a garden of virtues. Each new insight or skill you acquire is like planting a seed that, with care and persistence, will flourish over time. Intellectual growth involves continuous learning, which can be as simple as reading books, engaging in thoughtful discussions, or exploring new disciplines. It's about staying curious and open-minded, always willing to learn from others and from the world around us. But intellectual growth also demands that we challenge our own ideas, that we expose them to the rigorous test of debate and allow them to be strengthened or replaced by better ones. Personal growth, on the other hand, focuses on developing qualities such as resilience, empathy, and integrity. It's about applying the knowledge we acquire in a way that enhances our interactions and decision-making. For instance, understanding the Stoic concept of amor fati, the love of one's fate, can transform the way we face life's challenges, helping us to see adversity as an opportunity for growth rather than a setback. In the spirit of Stoicism, let's also remember that growth is not a destination, but a journey. It's an ongoing process of refining our thoughts and behaviors, continuously striving for a harmonious life. By committing to intellectual and personal growth, we align ourselves with the Stoic ideal of living a life that's not only informed, but also principled and purposeful. Principle 7. Influence through integrity. When we talk about influence, what often comes to mind are charisma, persuasion, and power. But there's a deeper and more enduring type of influence that comes from integrity. The Stoics believed that true respect and lasting influence arise not from external authority, but from a consistent display of virtuous behavior and unwavering ethical principles. Integrity means doing the right thing even when it's not easy, even when no one is watching. It's about aligning your actions with your values and living according to principles of honesty, fairness, and respect for others. When you live with integrity, people notice. They see your consistency, your reliability, and your commitment to your principles. This builds trust, and trust is the foundation of true influence. Consider a leader whom you respect. Think about what it is that actually draws your admiration. More often than not, it's their integrity that stands out. They are the ones who speak the truth, who stand by their word, and who make decisions based on what is right, not just what is beneficial for them. This kind of leader inspires loyalty and enthusiasm, not through fear or manipulation, but through the strength of their character. In our everyday lives, practicing integrity might mean speaking up for what is right, even when it's unpopular. It might mean stepping back when someone else deserves the spotlight, or admitting mistakes when it would be easier to blame others. Each of these actions strengthens our influence on those around us because it demonstrates our commitment to living a Stoic life, one guided by reason, justice, and personal courage. Moreover, Stoicism teaches us that integrity isn't just about being honest with others. It's also about being true to ourselves. It involves rigorous self-examination, holding ourselves accountable to our standards, and constantly striving to better align our actions with our ideals. This internal aspect of integrity is crucial because it ensures that our external behaviors are not just for show, but are reflections of our true selves. Principle 8. Manage expectations to avoid disillusionment. This principle is crucial not only in preserving our peace of mind, but also in fostering a life of contentment and achievement. Stoicism teaches us that much of our dissatisfaction arises not from our circumstances, but from misaligned expectations about what those circumstances should bring. Managing expectations begins with understanding the limits of our control. Stoic philosophy divides the world into two categories: things we can control and things we can't. Our efforts, our attitudes, our virtues, these are within our control. The outcomes of those efforts, however, often are not. Recognizing this helps us set realistic expectations and prepares us for the various outcomes that might arise without attaching our well-being to any particular one. For example, imagine you're working on a project at work. You can control how diligently you plan and execute your tasks, but you cannot control the final reception of your project or the unforeseen obstacles that might crop up. If you expect only a perfect outcome, you set yourself up for potential disappointment. Instead, if you focus on being satisfied with your own effort and adaptability, your sense of fulfillment becomes independent of external validations. This principle also involves anticipating potential challenges and setbacks. Stoicism doesn't advocate for pessimism. Rather, it encourages a kind of optimistic realism. By considering what could go wrong, we become mentally and practically prepared for those possibilities. This preparation is not about dwelling on the negative, but about fortifying ourselves against the turbulence of life. Moreover, by managing expectations, we are practicing another Stoic principle, embracing what life brings with equanimity. When we expect that life will bring both challenges and rewards, and prepare ourselves for both, we can maintain our tranquility through ups and downs. This doesn't mean we don't strive for the best, but we do so while being prepared for the less than best. So let's apply this principle in our daily lives, whether it's in our personal relationships, professional projects, or personal goals. Let's manage our expectations. Let's align them not just with our desires, but with the realities of our situations. This alignment is not about lowering our standards, but about setting them in accordance with both our highest values and the practicalities of our circumstances. By doing so, we shield ourselves from disillusionment and maintain our Stoic composure, not because we care less, but because we understand more. Principle 9. Learn from others. This principle is central to Stoic philosophy, which teaches us that wisdom isn't confined to our own experiences or the boundaries of our own minds. Every person we meet, every interaction we have, is an opportunity to learn something new, something potentially transformative. Stoicism encourages us to approach life as eternal students, observing and absorbing knowledge from the world around us. This includes learning from those who have walked paths we have yet to tread, as well as those whom we might teach. It's about recognizing that no one person holds all the answers, and that every perspective offers a unique insight into the complexities of life. Consider the richness that this approach brings to our interactions. When we sit down with a friend, a colleague, or even a stranger, and we truly listen, setting aside our preconceptions and our need to respond, we often discover aspects of life that we had never considered. This isn't just about accumulating facts or strategies for success. It's about deepening our understanding of human experiences and broadening our emotional and intellectual landscapes. Learning from others also involves a Stoic humility. It requires acknowledging that no matter how much we know, there is always more to learn. This doesn't diminish our own knowledge, rather, it enhances it. It adds depth and context and prepares us to adapt to an ever-changing world. This humility keeps us grounded and open, preventing the arrogance that can often isolate us from new learning. Moreover, Stoic philosophy tells us that this learning isn't just for our benefit. By learning from others, we forge connections, build empathy, and develop a shared understanding that can lead to more cooperative and supportive relationships. These relationships are the foundation upon which communities and societies are built. So, let's make it a daily practice to learn from others. Let's approach each day with the curiosity of a student and the respect of a teacher, understanding that everyone has something valuable to share. Whether it's through formal education, casual conversations, or shared experiences, every moment with another person is a chance to grow, to learn, and to move one step closer to the wise person the Stoics inspire us to become. Principle 10. Maintain curiosity and excitement. In the Stoic philosophy, curiosity isn't just about seeking knowledge, it's about continually opening ourselves to the wonder and complexity of the world. This principle is key to not only understanding life better, but also to keeping our spirits high and our minds engaged as we navigate the ups and downs of existence. Curiosity, from a Stoic perspective, means maintaining a mindset that is always ready to learn and explore, not just when it's convenient or when we're in formal learning settings. It's about seeing every experience, whether good or bad, as an opportunity to gain deeper insights into the nature of things. This could be understanding a complicated scientific theory, learning a new skill, or even exploring the reasons behind a friend's point of view. Curiosity drives us to ask questions, to dig deeper, and to not settle for superficial answers. Excitement, in tandem with curiosity, is what fuels our enthusiasm for life. It's what keeps us passionately engaged with our projects and relationships. Excitement isn't about a constant high or an unending surge of adrenaline. Rather, it's about finding joy and intrigue in the process of discovery. This can mean getting excited about mastering a new hobby, finding a novel solution at work, or even unraveling the complexities of a challenging philosophical text. Maintaining curiosity and excitement often requires a conscious effort, especially as we grow older and more set in our ways. It involves challenging our existing beliefs, stepping outside our comfort zones, and sometimes embracing uncertainty and the unknown. Stoicism helps anchor this pursuit by reminding us that every new piece of knowledge, every fresh experience, is a step towards wisdom and personal growth. Moreover, Stoic teachings emphasize that curiosity and excitement are not just personal traits, but are attitudes that can significantly impact our interactions with others and with the world. By remaining curious, we show respect for the views and experiences of others, fostering deeper connections and more meaningful interactions. By staying excited, we inspire those around us, spreading our enthusiasm and zest for life. So let us cultivate a lifelong passion for learning and an unquenchable curiosity about the world. Let's approach each day with a mindset that is eager to explore, question, and understand. This isn't just about acquiring information, it's about enriching our lives with continuous growth and boundless enthusiasm. As we conclude today's journey through the principles of Stoicism, remember that the wisdom of the Stoics isn't just philosophical musing, it's a practical guide for living with purpose, resilience, and joy. Embrace these teachings, let them challenge and change you. And now, if you're curious to dive deeper and continue your journey of self-discovery, why not check out one of the suggested videos on your screen? Thank you for spending your time with us at Stoic Journal, where every story shared is a step towards greater wisdom. Remember, every day is a new page in your Stoic Journal.